Golly, that was lame.
Christians will be like, some Christians, if you don't believe in God, how do you have a standard about right and wrong? To which I say, I don't know. I used to feel like, it's kind of a good point. But it's not. It's not a good point. I don't know what my standard of right and wrong comes from.
So I don't know what my standard of right and wrong comes from. I have nothing to base what I'm about to say on. I've got no foundation for what I'm about to say. And what I'm about to say is going to condemn all you Christians. In other words, I don't know anything except that you're wrong. I don't know anything except that you're wrong.
And that is true of everybody.
How do you know that? You don't know anything. How do you know something about everything if you don't know anything about anything? If you are an agnostic, how do you keep this true agnosticism from spiraling downward into nihilism? You can't say, I don't know, and let me tell you what I know. I don't know anything, and let me tell you how I achieved this wisdom.
You don't know where your standard of right and wrong comes from. Saying that you get your standard from something else doesn't make it more objective. It just means you're using a middleman.
No. If you get your standard from ultimate reality, that ultimate reality is not the middleman. Either there is an objective basis for truth, an objective basis for morality, an objective basis for the standard, or there isn't. If there isn't an objective basis for any of that stuff, then why is Abraham so indignant with us? We're all just flotsam on the sea of existence. Why is one little bit of flotsam upset with another bit of flotsam? But if there's a standard, then there's a place for indignation, there's a place for rebuke, there's a place for anger, there's a place for judgment. He's making judgments as though he has a standard. But he says he doesn't have a standard. So when's the judgment?
You can call it God, but even if God's real, it doesn't come from God.
Even if God's real and gave it to me, that doesn't mean God gave it to me.
It comes from you. It comes from what you think. And you can say that it's what you think about what God says, but that's just God being a middleman. I didn't really plan this out before I came out to the porch.
No, you really didn't.
I guess maybe there'll be another video. Come along if you feel like it.
That's a good idea. Thanks for watching. If you'd like more of this kind of content, be sure to check out Canon Plus. That's where you can find all of my audiobooks and a huge collection of resources to help you engage with culture and live faithfully. By subscribing to Canon Plus, you're supporting the making of this show and more. If you haven't joined up yet, you can get your first month for just 99 cents by using the promo code DOUG99.